Hi guys, today we're going to be making gram flour face masks. So if you have problems with hyperpigmentation or dark marks on your face, stay tuned. Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about face masks. It's all about skincare. I decided to do this because I've been having problems with my skin for a long time, and I kind of gave up for a while because I was so fed up with my skin, and I was just really covered up. What I said to myself is I'm going to really try, and you guys are going to come along with me, I'm going to really try and fade the dark marks on my skin. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing makeup. My makeup that I wear, it's normally, this is my normal everyday makeup. And I wear makeup, it's camouflage makeup to camouflage my hyperpigmentation. Now, I've talked about that in other videos. If you want to click here, you can have a look at my hyperpigmentation video. Well, the thing is, even though my makeup looks really natural, I would like to have the option to be able to just go out the door without any makeup on and feel comfortable about myself. And I'm not at that point yet, but what I've decided to do is I'm going to try very hard to actually fade my hyperpigmentation. Through my research, and it's been extensive, I have come across some really great herbal remedies, mainly Ayurvedic remedies. Now, Ayurvedic remedies are mainly Indian alternative medicine. They've actually been doing this for thousands of years, so these have been tried and tested, and a lot of Indian people would actually know a lot of these remedies that I'm going to talk about today. Now, the great thing about this mask, you can find most of the things for your mask in your cupboard. The only thing that you may have to have a little search for is gram flour. Now, it's gram flour, or it can be called Besan Flour. Now, Besan Flour, I'm going to actually pop the link in the description box below for you guys, and you can get this on Amazon. So basically you have to just click, and in a few days it'll be on your doorstep, so not hard to get. Now, this is actually chickpea flour, okay, and it's used widely in Ayurvedic treatments, in face masks. A lot of Indian people would use this, and actually used on their wedding day. The girls would actually make up a face mask with the besan flour, put it on their skin, and it's meant to brighten the skin. Now, in Asia and in India, they tend to like to brighten the skin because they want to have a lighter complexion. Now, that's not the reason why I'm doing it today, girls, because I really like my complexion. I really like the colour of my skin. I don't want to change it. And I don't suggest that you go out and change the colour of your skin or brighten your skin to be a whiter looking skin tone, because I don't believe in any of that type of thing. But what I believe in is trying to get an even skin tone, and that's what I'm trying to do. So with this particular flour, it's a great base, and you can actually customize your mask to suit your particular problem. So I will be, in future videos, bringing this particular product as the base of my masks. So if you get this, you will be able to follow along with my face mask videos, and you'll be able to make your own customized face mask. So exciting. But today what we're going to be making is we're going to be making a face mask specifically to lighten hyperpigmentation on the face, to lighten scars on the face, or to just basically brighten up the complexion. This Besan flour actually also exfoliates. It's going to be great. You wait and see. So today's mask actually consists of 5 ingredients that you're going to need, okay? You're going to need your Besan flour, okay? You're going to need turmeric, okay? And I'm sure you have that in your cabinet. Everybody has it. Just have a little look in your cabinet. I'm sure you'll find some turmeric. But I'll also pop a link where you can get that, or you can get that in the supermarket. You'll need some yogurt, okay? And you'll also need some honey, and you'll need some lemon. Now, you can use fresh lemon if you want to, or you can just use this little squeezy lemon. as well. If that's all you have, this will be fine as well. So let me quickly talk to you about the benefits of these ingredients that I'm showing you today. They're absolutely amazing. Most of the pharmaceuticals that we actually use on our faces and the things that we take for our health, they actually come from natural remedies. That's where they've actually derived from. So natural remedies can actually be very, very potent and work very well. So the Besan flour here, okay? Besan flour is made out of chickpeas, and the chickpea flour is very high in protein, okay? And this actual flour is very good. What it does is absorbs the oils from the skin, and when it dries, when you actually wash it off, has a very good exfoliating effect on the skin. Turmeric is another thing that you'll need today. It's one of those like wonder spices that you can use for a lot of different things. It has anti-inflammatory properties in it. The anti-inflammatory is called curcumin, and curcumin actually, what it does when it's taken into the body, it has an anti-inflammatory effect. Turmeric has antibacterial properties which help obviously with the skin. The antioxidants in the turmeric help with the cell turnover, help to renew the complexion and give you a nice bright look to the face, and that's actually going into the face mask today. Another thing that we're going to be using today is lemon. Now, it's probably better to get the fresh lemon, but this is the only lemon that I had in my cupboard today, and I was really excited to get the video out today, so I grabbed this. But if you have a fresh lemon, that would be better. Now, lemon is fantastic for the skin as well. The lemon actually is very high in vitamin C. Now, vitamin C is fantastic, again, an antioxidant for the skin, and lemon is widely known to be a skin brightener. So this is all about brightening the skin, so lemon is going in today as well. So the next thing that we're going to put in the mask is honey. You can see here, honey. We all know what honey looks like. Honey is antibacterial. They've actually found honey that's been there for about 2,000 years, and it still hasn't grown any spores in it. So if you put it on your face, it helps with things like acne. It's also very soothing and moisturizing. When you put honey on your skin, it helps to calm down the skin. It's very, very moisturizing, very soothing, and a very nutritious ingredient to put on your skin. So that's going into the mask as well. So the last thing that we have is yogurt. I put everything in Dixie cups to make it easier to see. So yogurt is amazing for the skin. Now, you can put this in or you can leave it out. It's really up to you, because not everybody likes to use dairy products on their face. But yogurt is amazing for the skin because yogurt has a lactic acid in it. Now, lactic acid has a slight exfoliating ability, which is great. The actual protein in the milk helps with moisturizing the skin, and it helps to soothe and calm the skin as well. So there's yogurt going into our mask today. So let's get this mask mixed, shall we? Okay, so the first thing we do is I get the Besan flour, and I will take a 1 tablespoon measure, put the 2 tablespoons of the gram flour into a bowl, okay? Then what we will do is we will get the turmeric. Now the turmeric, okay, is something you have to be very careful with it. It's a very powerful ingredient, but it actually will stain. Now, it will stay in your skin a little bit. I think if you're a very, very fair-skinned person, I would use a little less of this, just in case you have like a yellow glow on your skin. Or afterwards, what you could do is you can scrub your skin afterwards, and it will help. It will actually get rid of the yellow staining, but do it straight away after you use this mask. But if you're a darker skin tone or medium skin tone like myself, it's not so obvious, but it's really worth it. But if you want to leave out the turmeric completely, this mask is still very, very effective for brightening. And I've used it without the turmeric before. If I want a super boost to my mask, I always use turmeric. What I use is I'll use 1 tablespoon of turmeric in the mask, okay? And it smells fabulous. So I've popped in, say, 2 tablespoons of Besan and 1 tablespoon of turmeric, okay? Then we're going to go in with the yogurt. Okay, so the yogurt goes in next. We pour the yogurt in and then we store. I have this, I actually use this fan brush. I actually use the fan brush to apply the mask with it, but I also use the bottom of it to store. So what you do is you store in, say, 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Then you will put in some lemon, okay? So the lemon, what you will do is you will just keep adding as much lemon until you get a lovely paste. And that's really something that you have to, that's something you have to eyeball really. I would say like at least 2 tablespoons of lemon I popped in there, okay? Now I'm mixing it up as into a paste, okay? And then finally, we're gonna pop in our honey. So what we've done is we've put in 2 tablespoons of the gram flour, we've put in 1 tablespoon of the turmeric, we put in 1 tablespoon of honey, and say 2 tablespoons of yogurt as well. And of course, then we put in the lemon to turn it into a lovely paste. So what I'm doing is I'm stirring it all up and it turns into a paste like this, okay? You can see it, guys. It turns into a lovely paste. And that's like the consistency that you would want, okay? I just keep mixing it up until all of the ingredients are thoroughly mixed up, okay? So when do you want to apply this mask? I would probably apply this mask, you know, in the evening when I'm relaxing, you know, in a few hours before I go to bed. So what you need to do obviously is you need to take your makeup off. So I'm going to take off my makeup and have a nice clean face ready for my face mask. Okay guys, so I took all my makeup off and as you can see I've got a little bit of redness going on my hyperpigmentation. I'm actually trying a new product at the moment that is pretty strong. So this actual anti-inflammatory mask is going to help a lot with the redness. So what you need to do, guys, is you need to get yourself a towel you don't care about, especially if you're going to use the turmeric. And very important, you need to pop on an old headband, something that you don't care about, around to cover the hairline, because we don't want this mask to get on your hairline. So just to make life easier, we avoid the eye area, okay? Like when you put a mask on, the way you normally do it, you avoid the eye area, you avoid your eyebrows, and you avoid your hairline, okay? So I'm going to start putting it on. What I do is I use a fan brush. This has been well used, as you can see. You can use anything you want. You can use any of your foundation brushes that you have, or you could use one of those cotton pads, the little round cotton pads like the makeup removers. You could pop that in and you can pat it on the face. So there are a few different ways, but I prefer to use the fan brush. It's kind of like painting my face. So what you do is you put it on. Now as you can see, this redness, now when I take this off, this redness should be cooled down and this feels lovely on. And another little tip about this is you can actually pop this in the fridge, okay, before you put it on, and it's a lovely soothing cool mask to put on, okay? If you have any redness or sunburn or anything like that, this is a really nice cooling mask to calm your skin down with all the anti-inflammatory ingredients. I have to be careful, I'm doing all this on camera, I don't have a mirror. I need to bring myself a mirror in. I have to get a mirror in with me when I'm doing videos. So I'm going to pop it on my forehead carefully, not touching my hairline, because that's annoying, because we don't want little bits of the mask in the hair, because that's annoying to get off. The first time I ever used this, I was so surprised when I actually washed it off. It was my skin, I could see that I had brightened it, and it exfoliates so well. Your skin feels amazing after this. Actually, this particular mask with the turmeric and the gram flour is used by Indian brides on their wedding day, this particular mask that I'm doing today. And it's very nice to learn from other cultures, you know, if you're not Indian yourself, you may not have heard about this. and it's very nice to find out what other people around the world are doing for their skincare. I find that very interesting. So if you want, you can come down your neck. Now, my whole life I've been told, don't forget your neck. So I'm very careful to always include my neck when I do any type of mask. And I'm making sure to go over my problem areas, of course, over the mouth where I have the melasma, which is annoying, of all the places to get dark marks, because it looks like there's hair there, and that's, most women don't want to look like they have hair above their lip, but that a lot of women get melasma, and I found there are a lot of things that you can do to fade the marks. Okay, so I have all of the mask on the face now. Right now, it just feels just so soothing on the skin. So what we do is we wait for about 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes, or until you feel like the actual mask has dried, okay? I'm gonna just have my cup of tea. I don't know, you go watch Netflix, go have a cup of tea. Right now I'm having, what am I having? Constant Comment tea by Bigelow. I love this tea, it's really nice. I do like my teas and my hot chocolate. And here I am again with my daughter's mug. I'm always bringing this into my videos. It's like a recurring theme, I think. Hi guys, so as you can see, it's over 30 minutes now since I put the mask on. I can barely talk. You can see, you can hear it. It's completely dry. What we need to do now is we need to take it off, okay? So the best thing you can do obviously is to go into your bathroom sink, okay? And start washing it off. But because, you know, for the purposes of this video, I have myself a big bowl of water. So I'm going to try to attempt to start washing it off. So we're going to wash off the mask, but we don't want, we just want to wet it first, okay? And what you'll find is it's got a kind of a grainy texture. So when you actually start to scrub it off, it has a slight exfoliating effect to it, which is very, very nice and smoothing for the skin. So what you have to do now is get it all off. So if, you know, it's not all the way off, and you know, sometimes masks can be a bit difficult to get all the way off, just go get yourself a toweling cloth or an old towel, preferably not a white one, something that you don't mind if it gets a bit yellow, and you can actually get it off more easily if you just wipe. You can see the way it comes off much more easily, and then come in. If you want to get rid of it, you know, a little quicker, come in then with the toweling, the wet toweling cloth, and just continue rinsing and rinsing and wiping off until it's completely gone. So I'm going to come back and my face is going to be clean and we're going to conclude, okay? Okay guys, so I've washed it all off and oh my gosh, my skin is so clean. So what I like to do, I always try to finish up with some type of a toner. My favorite toner is Thayer's Natural Remedies, and this is an alcohol-free toner, and it's rose petal, witch hazel with aloe vera formula. So I'll just show you this, guys. Now, you know, I get a lot of, actually I get nearly all of my stuff on Amazon, so I'll pop the link to that. You can get that on Amazon. You can get actually a few bottles, it's not too expensive. The smell of it's fantastic. The witch hazel has a lovely toning effect on the skin, and the aloe vera is beautifully soothing after a mask. I find this one, you know, if I just pour it on, it's like it has the feeling of a lovely fresh wash. If you're using it just to freshen your face, you can always use the round cotton pads if you're using it just after, you know, taking off your makeup. So my skin feels absolutely amazing. This smells beautiful. And the rest of your mask, okay, because you've put yogurt in it, you have to use that up within a week. Cover it with a bit of cling film, pop it in the fridge, and you know, you'll have that and you can use it again. Guys, I hope that video was informative. I hope you go out now and make yourself a really nice mask. I am in the process now of trying to get rid of my hyperpigmentation. It's starting to fade. So as we go through the videos, through the weeks, hopefully we will be getting rid of all this hyperpigmentation. So, and I'll show you, you know, you'll be able to see how I actually do it. And I'll also be talking about how to increase the collagen in your skin. Like as we get older, the collagen starts to go away. So I have techniques that I use that I find help with cell turnover and also help to increase the collagen in the skin, okay? So watch out for those. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.